Hey, what is up, you guys? It's Megan, and today I am doing something new. Well, kind of new. I'm starting a new series today, and I know I said that this was going to be live streamed, but I changed my mind because if I did do it live streamed, I would have had to do it really early in the morning when all of you guys are at school. So I decided the first live stream is going to be tomorrow, and today we are just going to set up my household. Now, what this series is, it is going to be like a series about my life. It's going to follow my life and my dreams and my aspirations. So right now, I'm just in creatism making myself. I already had myself made, but I wanted to tweak it since I did that last year, and I feel like I look a little bit different than I did whenever I made my sim. So I just made some minor changes, some outfit changes, because we all go through different styles as we grow up. Whenever I made the sim, I used to work in retail and I would dress up all the time, so I had more of a nicer jacket on and jewelry just because that's how I dressed whenever I went to work. But now that I do YouTube pretty much full-time as well as being a student in school, I don't have a lot of time to get all fancy and dressed up, so I definitely went more casual. Now here I'm just tweaking my face because I'm not completely sure if it looks like me. I pulled up a picture on my phone and I was just okay, I think this looks like me. I hope so. I'm gonna put a picture of myself on the screen next to it so that you guys can maybe judge to see if it looks like me or not. So I figured while I am doing Creative Sim, I would tell you guys a little bit about myself because I know that not everybody knows me as a person, and I feel like if we're gonna do a little series on me, I could give you guys some background information about myself. Now, I started doing YouTube maybe 2 or 3 years ago in 2012 or 13. No, not 12. That's way too early. Maybe 2013, 2014 in my first year of college. I figured if I was going to talk a lot and I love talking and I love sharing my opinions with people, why not put it online? And then eventually that evolved into a gaming channel. I originally wanted to name my channel Megan's Place, my place to upload things, but then I decided to change it to Megan Plays because I was like, oh, that's a catchy gamer tag, so I put it up and it was open, and then it was just so happened to be taken by nobody anywhere, except for maybe a few social media sites, but I got that sorted out. So then I started my endeavor on my YouTube channel, originally doing Sims, and then I realized that I could not tap into the Sim audience, you guys could not find me. So it was not doing well. People did not want to see Sims, so I ended up just doing funny moments of Mario Kart and Grand Theft Auto and stuff like that. Now, all that took a lot more editing than time that I have, and I would love to keep on doing funny moments of different games, but as mentioned before, I am a full-time student in school, so that does not leave me a lot of time to put a lot of editing and stuff into my videos. But when I graduate, there will be a lot of editing in my videos, guys. Trust me, I love doing this, and I wish that I had all the time in the world to do YouTube full time. So balancing YouTube and also going to school was really tough, but at the time I was also in a sorority. I was in the sorority Zeta Tau Alpha, where their philanthropy is breast cancer education and awareness, and I loved being in ZTA, and it was a really, really fun time in my life, and I was in it for 3 years until I had to leave because YouTube takes up so much of my time, which I love and which I'm fine with. So I had to just not be in a sorority anymore, and I had to focus on what was going to be good for me after college. And at this time I was also working, I worked at Kate Spade, and I worked at other retail shops White House Black Market, if you guys have heard of that. And I really did like working at Kate Spade, but once again I decided no, I need to take a chance on YouTube. I need to quit Kate Spade and I need to just follow my dream of doing YouTube full time because this is what I really love to do. So I had to quit that too. But I am still in school. I have about a year and a half left. After this semester is over, I'm studying graphic design and editing, kind of layouts and magazine design, just stuff like that, web design. So my YouTube wants kind of go in line with my degree, which I am extremely happy about. And I think that that's kind of what's keeping me tied to school. It's okay, yeah, I can keep on learning how to work technology and stuff like that, but I can also still do YouTube. It's I used to juggle so many hobbies, but then I had to take a step back and realize okay, what are the two things I need to do the most? And that was school, and YouTube was more of a want, not a need, but it triumphed sorority and school life and stuff like that. Now, talking about my family, I have a twin sister. I know that a lot of you guys don't know that we're fraternal twins, and eventually I am going to put her into the game with me just so that I can invite her over and play with her, not in real life, but in the game. My twin sister, she's like studying engineering at a different university than me, so I don't get to see her very often. I maybe get to see her once a quarter, and if you don't know what a quarter is, that's like 4 months. So I do miss her a lot, and I know that she doesn't watch my videos. I think that my dad probably does. Hi Dad, if you're watching this. But I'm gonna put her into the game, and I will eventually put my parents into the game, as well as my boyfriend Sam, who I have been with for 5 years. I just didn't want to edit all those on screen. I was just going to show my sim, and then eventually I will add in the important family members and friends of my life, because like I said, this is going to be a game about my life. I'm going to try to go overboard. Like, I'm going to add people like Bert and Zach and Ryan, like everybody that I live around, and I think it's going to be really fun. So I hope that you guys enjoy this series. If you guys want to take a shot at like making any of these people like other YouTubers, go ahead and like hashtag them Megan Plays in the Gallery, and I will look for them. But other than that, yeah, it's gonna be a really big project. I'm going to have to make a bunch of sims, and I probably like, let me know if you guys are interested in seeing that, because I can like put in fast forward times 4, kind of showcase them and show them off and add them into my series. And also, since it's going to be a live stream, I don't know if you guys would want to see me do that during live streaming or not. So anyway, back on track, like with my life, I was in a sorority up until like last semester, and then I ended up leaving my sorority because me and my group of friends started the Proper Idiots, and the Proper Idiots has taken up a lot of my time in a good way. It's like a job, you know. A lot of people are like, can we just join the Proper Idiots? I like to play games. And I'm like, no, it's like really hard. We get in like 12-hour recording sessions all day. Like, it's a really big time commitment. So that's another reason though why I had to just leave behind my hobbies and buckle down and get to work. But it is so much fun. I love playing games with the guys, and we just launched Proper Dummies, and that's going to be really fun because that's where we're gonna upload Minecraft and Roblox, because I don't really like playing Minecraft alone, you guys. Like, I know that you guys want to see more Minecraft, but I don't have a lot of time to plot out a series or roleplay and storyline and stuff like that. I kind of have time to do it in The Sims, but not so much like with the actual community in Minecraft. So I kind of just take what I can get. Like, if one of them is recording, I jump in, and that's probably why you guys know me as like a Minecraft YouTuber, is because I'm always there for my friends whenever they want to record, but I personally cannot get a handle, and I do not have enough time to upload it to my own channel, which is something that I also hope to change as I graduate. Yeah, so if you guys like miss Minecraft and you want me to play more Roblox and stuff, that's all going to be on the Proper Dummies channel. Like, trust me, I have not forgotten about it. It's still there. So, I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's any other aspects of my life that I would like to talk about. So I covered like family, school. I covered, the plans for this series. In this series, my sim is going to, or me, I'm going to try to go for the social media career, because I know that that's kind of like the path I'm going on right now is social media. And I think it might be fun to try to see if I can rise in the ranks to that. And if not, it'll be fine. I'm going to try to acquire the computer skills that there are, like programming, probably not writing, art skills, because I am an art student, and other things like that. So this is like my finished sim. I actually have an outfit sort of like that, except the skinny jeans are black and then the top is red, but I couldn't get it to reverse. So, yeah, now I'm just picking out the walk. So this is my sim, and I hope that you guys like her. I hope that it looks like me, because if it doesn't look like me, that would suck, because I tried really hard. And you guys can download it from the gallery if you would like. And then next, I am going to put together my apartment, or what I felt like would kind of look like my apartment. And I struggled with it because I accidentally bought a really expensive bed, and I realized, oops, nope, that's not gonna work. So the apartment overall, as I do it, it ends up being really empty. So, going off of that, I recently just moved into a new apartment. For the first 3 years of my college career, I lived on campus. First, I lived in a dorm room where I literally slept in the same room as another human being, which was fine, but it was really hard to do YouTube. Brianna, she's really nice. That's her name. I know that you guys don't know her name, but that's her name. Her name was Brianna. And then I moved to a on-campus apartment with like 2 other friends, and then that did not end well. Like, I don't know what happened. We ended up getting a roommate who none of us knew, and I think it kind of like divided us among houses. So I moved out of there, and then I moved into another on-campus apartment with this roommate that I really did like and this roommate that I really did not get along with. So eventually, after a lot of drama and a lot of hard work, I like moved out of there. I tried to get the roommate that I fought with like out of there, and they moved her because she, like, I don't want to be dramatic, but like her and her 5 friends like verbally assaulted me one night. It's a whole different story. It's a really big problem. But anyway, she moved out. And then all of a sudden I was like, you know what? I don't want to live on campus anymore. I want to live in a different city. I want to live in a nicer city near my friends and just have my own creative space. So I'm really glad I had the opportunity to move. It is a new experience because now I'm actually like paying rent and paying for my own internet and paying bills, and I've never done that before. So I figured like when City Living came out, I was just like, oh my god, this is just like my real life. Like when EA sponsored me to fly out there to play their game, I was like, I just want to go home to my apartment because it was so new. Like nobody lives here with me, and it's so nice to just be alone. Not like introverted, but like I don't have to tiptoe around other people when I want to record. I have the temperature set the way that I want. Living on your own is really nice, and I think it's definitely worth the extra money that I have to shell out just to have this own space and have this own freedom that I have, and being able to decorate the apartment however I want. Now, in the game, the apartment walls are like blank, but that's because my apartment walls are blank. I have the right, like if they told me I could paint a wall, and I'm still debating on doing that because I'm not sure if like next year, if I'm like doing pretty well with my bills, if I want to try to upgrade to a 2-bedroom apartment so I can have an office, a bedroom, and then a living room, as opposed to having my office inside of my bedroom, because I do not have enough space for that. But it's fine. It's a lot more space than I had before, but I just don't know if I want to upgrade, so I'm not sure if I want to paint the wall yet, you know? So I tried to kind of add elements that made it feel like it was my apartment. I do have a lot of artwork hanging on the walls. I have a lot of artwork that I did myself hanging on the walls, and I also have a lot of tapestries hanging on the walls. I don't know why I like tapestries so much, but I also have a bunch of plants everywhere. Like I have this for certain style that I really like in my apartment, and I tried to relive that in The Sims. So I think I was pretty successful by the end of it. I think it looks pretty good. So my voice just did something weird there. It's because I'm trying to talk a lot and watch the footage and also just commentate through this entire thing, because whenever I did the apartment buildings, you guys were like, oh, I love your voice. I could listen to you talk for hours. And I'm like, oh, that's really hard. Well, it's not hard, but it's hard to keep a consistent tone and voice and not like get like this and like whenever I'm running out of breath. So excuse me if like my voice does weird things. I'm still learning how to commentate for very long periods of time. So I wanted to talk about kind of like the direction I'm taking my channel in. If you guys are still watching this far into the video, I'm assuming that you like The Sims, which is good because I'm going to want to do a lot more Sims. And as mentioned before, I do want to do more Minecraft and Roblox, but that'll probably have to be like held off until like semester breaks, like winter break or summer break, because those do take more time for me to produce because I like to edit those up a lot. And I feel like The Sims has more like content that you guys can watch through that's not so like over and over. Well, it is kind of repetitive, but you know what I mean? Like, I feel like when I'm playing Minecraft alone, it's not nearly as exciting as playing The Sims because I kind of have a sim there with me to help me commentate, and it's not just me alone. So that is kind of what I want to do with the channel, and as mentioned before, we have the proper idiots and the proper dummies coming up. I do streams on Mob Crush, and hopefully soon I will be on another streaming service for you guys to watch, but all the streams for this Let's Play will be right here on this channel, so you won't even miss a thing. Now, the live streams are going to go for like maybe an hour and a half each. I'm not quite sure yet. It just depends what I have time for, but the first one will be Friday, and I might make them on probably Tuesdays and Fridays. I don't know. I have to work out the schedule, but I know I have enough time on Friday to edit and upload, or to sit down and do a live stream for these videos. Guys, I love The Sims. I have literally been playing The Sims since 2002, since The Sims 1, and it breaks my heart that I have not been able to get The Sims 1 to work on my computer since like forever. I think that there is technology used in old computers to make The Sims 1 work that are no longer there, because every time I try to upload it, or download it, it says that there's like an error or something missing, so that breaks my heart. And also The Sims 3 makes my computer run super slow once they start getting all those expansion packs added on. But I have been a longtime sim player, so if you guys are also longtime sim players, let me know, because I think that that's really cool. It's like the Sims community is so friendly, and I love you guys so much. Like, you guys are always leaving me really nice messages and really positive feedback. You guys are always liking the video. You guys are always making me feel like I'm doing something right. And that's what I really like about the community. And that's why I'm going to upload more Sims content, because you guys have proven to me that you want to see it and that you care about it and that I can not do any wrong with it. Like, you guys just let me kind of have my own creative process, and it's not like, no, that's not how you're supposed to do it, or no, you're such a noob at Sims. Like, it's just so much more calming. It's so much more therapeutic for me to sit down and play The Sims as opposed to being told to die whenever I do something wrong in Minecraft. So if you are a Sims lover, I hope that that's really good news for you, because this is a path that I want to take my channel down, and there will, like I said, still be other content. I just have to find time to sit down and make sure that it's good, because I don't want to just upload crappy Minecraft content. I want it to be good Minecraft content. So I think that about wraps up this build. There's about like 3 minutes left of footage that I have to commentate over. I know I'm like breaking the fourth wall right now. I just want you guys to be aware that the video was going to abruptly end. And I wanted to let you guys know that I am having a live show with my friends and the Proper Idiots on December 4th. That is a Sunday, and it's in Arlington, Texas, which is near DFW, like Dallas, Fort Worth. It's near other cities that are around the DFW area, Tarrant County. Ask your parents if you live around there, because it's going to be a really, really fun show. And also, we did just launch the Proper Dummies, so there will be a card up for you guys to watch that, because I love the Proper Dummies. We just did a hardcore survival episode upload. I am on a team with Moosecraft, and I think that we're gonna win it, guys. Like, I think that I'm very confident, and so I want you guys to go check that out as well. There will be cards for it, so it'll be really easy to transition over to the Proper Dummies, to subscribe to them and check them out. Or if you want to check out a different Sims video I did, there will be a link for that as well. Like I said, this is the very first episode of a brand new series. You guys are witnessing like something in the making, and I really hope that you guys are as excited about it as I am. Just the setup for it. I think maybe I'll, I don't know, maybe on Mob Crush livestream I will make the rest of the family for this, like my parents, my boyfriend, my sister, my friends, all those people like that, so you guys can come and watch me do that if you would like. So I think that is all I have to say for this build. I was struggling really hard with the counter, by the way. I don't know if you guys noticed. I could not get the counters to turn or connect with each other. I don't know what the problem is. Let me know if you know what the problem is, because my counters wrap, and I wanted the counters in this thing to wrap. Like I said, I tried to make it look like my apartment as much as I could. So it's just like really easy, like a really dumbed down version of it, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm super excited to start this new series. It's going to be a really long legacy series. Hopefully I'll like have kids, and it'll just be a series that lasts until the next expansion pack comes out, hopefully. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!